that comes from Kendra G's show. You can check out her single show on Instagram and Facebook Live each and every week. Before we get into it, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. Not gonna waste any time here. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
My name is Sade.
Sade, where you calling us from?
New York.
New York. How old are you?
I am 30. Just turned 30 in February.
Hey man, this your boy 200 Acres, man. I got another Pink Book lessons. You feel me? Y'all go support Pink Book if y'all ain't already subscribed. Old girl, she doing her thing over there. But hey man, let's get into this video, man. This is gonna be a good one for y'all. You feel me? Let's get into it, man.
30. When was your birthday?
February 8th. I'm an Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius. This is Sade, New York, 30, is an Aquarius. Do you have any kids?
No ma'am, not ready.
No kids. What do you do for a living? Say again, sweetheart.
I've seen a lot of things.
Right out the gate, I can give her points for making it through her 20s without getting knocked up and becoming a single mother. For whatever reason, women in our generation, too many of them allow the wrong men to get them pregnant. So at least she's on the dating market. She doesn't have all that extra baggage and those liabilities. But she is 30 years old, being very cautious here because there may be another problem here. You know what LeVar Ball said? You make it to 30 and you're not claimed? There may be some underlying issues there that's preventing you from being wifed up. But who knows? That may not be the case. Let's keep watching.
What have you seen?
Just a lot with baby mamas and baby daddies, and I'm just like, no ma'am, no kids for me until I am ready and I find the right man.
You know, I like that she's responsible though. I am so tired of people out here making babies with people they have no business making babies with. So kudos for that.
Until she finds the right man. Fair enough. Sade, what do you do for a living?
I work in the hospital as an NA.
An NA at the hospital. This is Sade, 30, no kids. You say you had a birthday, so what zodiac sign are you?
Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius. Oh, I wrote that down. An Aquarius. She lives in New York, no kids. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for a man who has goals, who knows what he wants.
You're looking for a man that don't exist. But she ain't even got to say it. I'm telling you what she looking for. A man that do not exist. You hear me? Let's get into it.
He isn't a jealous person because I do have a lot of talent, and what I've experienced with a lot of men is that they get jealous when they see how talented I am. So it's like I've always been in competition.
What? They seem jealous, brother. You sound crazy because no man don't get jealous at his girl because you're talented. Like, that's crazy. The fact that she's thinking this, like she's making these scenarios up in her head. This is why she's single at 30.
She's a feminist. She's not a feminine woman. She's trying to compete with men to be the man. And no, she doesn't think that she's equal to a man. This woman here believes that she's superior, which is worse on the barometer. We can end the video right here. That's the issue. That's what's going on. But let her keep talking.
So what's some deal breakers for you?
Deal breaker is being a mama's boy. Definitely being a mama's boy. And it's not even the fact, it's being a mama's boy to the point that you're never around because you're with your mom all the time. She could tell you one thing about a person, you won't like them. Another deal breaker I have is, like I said, jealousy. Being jealous of somebody's talents, goals, their personality. Another one is being homeless.
You dated a guy that was homeless?
So the situation, so back in 2016, I dated this guy and I found out he was cheating on me with a girl who killed her husband because she didn't have a place of her own because she was in one of the transitional houses. He did like the hobo thing, pretend you're asleep, and then, you know, the person leaves you at work, and then all of a sudden they moving all their stuff into your house, and you're like, whoa, we never discussed this. This never happened. Like, why are you moving into my place? And then I found out that he was cheating on me, and he was homeless, and he was waiting for the girl to get out of the transitional home so they could go buy a house together. I had a very wild life.
I want to know where she's like. Where did she find this man at? What, you know? What did you find him in a place that, you know, where notably good men are found? But really, you really don't know. But I mean, if you got him from the hood on the curb, you kind of know what to expect from him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that type of behavior, I'm pretty sure she went and found him somewhere that you just know you're not finna find no good man. She probably knew, you feel me? She probably just thought she liked the way he looked or something like that. You know how a lot of females, they're gonna neglect a good man for the bad guy, and then the bad guy do stuff like this, and then they're like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? But that's just reality of where we're living at right now, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And wait a minute, that was 6 years ago, when she was about 24 years old, and she's 30 now. She's been attracting the bottom of the barrel for a long time, huh? And from the vibe I'm getting from her, she keeps talking about people being jealous of her and all this other stuff. Ma'am, go ahead and make sure you have your seatbelt on, because you are going to continue to go through that ride that you've been on. It's the reason why you keep attracting those people.
Are they still together?
No, definitely not. And the funny thing is, this happened in 2016. It's now 2022. He actually sent me, Kendra, when I say he sent me $50 through Cash App. I don't even know how he found my Cash App. He sent me $50 and was like, because I still want to see you win.
She don't know how he found her Cash App? Like, come on, bro. You know you sent him your Cash App. But how? Like, people just don't go finding Cash Apps. Like, you send it to him. That's the only how somebody else can get it. Come on, bro. Like, she sound crazy.
Because I design clothes and stuff. I'm very artistic. And he was like, I still want to see you win and be successful. I'm like, looking at the $50. I didn't even respond. I took the $50 though. Thank you. But you could have.
You took the $50. You're so good of a woman, but you took the $50. So apparently you needed it. Apparently you're not as doing good as you think you're doing. You took the $50. I can promise you right now, somebody that I don't rock with send me $50, I'm sending it right back to them. I don't need $50. I really don't. But if I don't rock with a person, sending it right back, I'm like, over with. I don't want nothing from you. But you took the $50. So apparently you needed it. You talking like you're so high, but you needed this 50. Man, bro, these women is crazy.
Sent more because for all the trauma and the pain that you sent me through, you definitely owe me more than $50.
Oh God. Oh, I agree. You owe you more than $50. I want to go back to what you said with the guys you date you're always in competition. You're always in competition. How?
Well, I like to say my genius area is art. I'm very artistic in every way. I sing, dance, play instruments, write music, design clothes. So a lot of the guys I would date would be guys that were into the stuff that I'm in, because it's a lot easier when you have somebody who's into the things that you're into. So a lot of the guys I did date were also into music, and I had dealt with a lot of them for a long time. I thought that my music wasn't good, but lately I've been stepping out of my comfort zone and letting people hear my music, and they're just like, why have you been sitting on this music for so long? You need to go. Well, I was like, well, you know, my ex is always set, and they're like, you're really gonna listen to a man who is probably jealous of you.
And then she got the hype women and the hype men around her that's telling her what she wants to hear. So she's not the problem. The problem is all of the men that she's been with. She's a genius. She's perfect, right?
So I dealt with that.
You're an artist too?
Yes. Not professionally or anything. It's I write music to get through my emotions. That's how everybody's been through a lot or whatever, you know, you got to find a way to release that emotion from, you know, going crazy and stuff. So I write music, not just lyrics. I do instrumentals. I do like the whole nine. And that's the way I deal with getting through everyday life.
Okay, this is Sade in New York, 30, Aquarius, no kids, an NA at the hospital, and also an artist. When was your last relationship, Sade?
My last relationship was in 2018.
Okay, you don't have to answer this question. When was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
The last time I was intimate in a guy was in July of 2021.
So over, like last year.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sade, does the guy have to look a certain way?
Yes. He has to at least look presentable. There's people that just walk around and it's just like, do you care about yourself? And it's like, as long as you walk around neat, have a neat persona, and it matches your personality, because some people, they do have like a clean dress code and then it's just like, what's going on here with your personality? But as long as you have a neat persona, you dress good, you're not dirty, no sagging pants, you know, that kind of thing. Look like you're going somewhere in life.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I will not date a broke man at all. And that is the reason for that is because dating broke men or men that made less than me, and I know a lot of people are going to jump in the comments and be like, well,
yes, she will continue to be single. And I understand why you shouldn't date a broke man. I look at it like this, right? You have, well, broke is temporary, right? Being poor is literally a mindset. So, I mean, poor is eternal. That's what I want to say. So broke is temporary, being poor is eternal. So once you say broke, the question is, what type of broke is he? And does he has a poor mindset, or is he just broke temporarily and working towards where, you know, he want to be? Because that's the perfect guy for any female to get with. That guy who's he probably don't have it now, but he's working towards it and working towards it every day. And if the right woman come in, right, and help amplify that, once he make it, that man is going to cherish that woman like no other, no matter what, because that woman was there from the start. You know what I'm saying? So when she say, I won't date a man that's making less than her, like, that's crazy, because she'll miss out on a great blessing on a great man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand the perspective of a guy who's just not doing nothing and not gonna never do nothing and whatever. I don't recommend any female date that. But that guy that has that potential, that's working, he may not be making more than you right now, but he's working. That's where I was when I first met my wife. She was making more than me. I wasn't making much, but I make way more than her now. You see what I'm saying? But she helped me get to this point. You feel me? So I'm telling you, if women can understand that, bro, a lot less of them will be single. I'm telling you.
Say you don't make that much money, but baby, I'm in New York. I probably make a lot more money than the people down south. But the thing that I found with broke men is that 99% of the time they are going to be jealous of you because they are broke and they can't provide for you and they can't do what a man is supposed to do. So that messes with their self-confidence. And then when you have a lot of confidence and they see you going after everything that you wanted to go after, despite all the times that you were knocked down, you get back up and you're still chasing your dreams and making things happen, they start looking at themselves like, well, what in the world? And, you know, I can't be with somebody who makes less than me after having that experience.
Oh, so because they were saying, didn't you date a guy that was homeless? So you're saying because of those...
I did not know he was homeless at the time, because that guy, we did date prior to us getting back together. That was the second time we got back together. When I dated him the first time, he had an apartment. He was a manager at a store and everything. So, you know, everything was good. But, you know, I realized that a lot of times when men come back, and I think a lot of females need to hear this because they be running around, oh, my ex still obsessed with me, he always come back. A lot of times these men do not come back because they actually care for you or they love you or they just think that they missing out on something. A lot of times it's because they found out the person that they were with really isn't, or they done fell into some type of mishap. And they're like, well, I know this person always cared for me and I'm going to come back because I know I could get what I want from this person. because of how much she cares for me. I could always go back and use her.
What I don't understand a lot of the times, especially people without kids, going back and forth with their exes. I understand if there's kids involved, you're gonna go back and try to make things work. I'm not talking about people with kids. I'm talking about the people without kids. They have no attachment to their exes, but they keep going back to them. Please understand, he's an ex for a reason. She's an ex for a reason. And if you're having so many issues with somebody trying to make things work, and you don't even have kids with them, and you've never been married to them, what are you doing? And then another thing, she has to understand, with her type of personality, if something tells me that she's very obnoxious, you're gonna always attract men who don't have their stuff together. Outside of working at the hospital, she's kind of scattered all over the place too, talking about all this artistic stuff. She said that she's attracted to men who are also creative and artistic. Well, come on, there's not always stability in following dreams. Yeah, so with that and her obnoxious attitude that I know that's right there underneath the surface, that's why you're only gonna get the men who are gonna use you.
Oh, okay. So now what's the lowest the guy can make to date you?
I would say as long as I don't have a number. As long as he's able to take care of himself, he's able to pay all his bills, he don't have to ask me for money, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Do you want the guy to be in New York?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay. Can he have children?
No. Okay. I will not be a man with kids.
And that's reasonable. She's looking for a man who was responsible enough to not go around making babies with the wrong women. And then she's also looking for a man who was not looking for her to take care of him. Okay, let's keep listening.
No men with kids. What's the age range you want to date?
I'm 30, so I would say, do I want to go lower? The lowest I would go is 28, and the highest I will go is about 36, maybe.
36? Okay. So 28 to 36. Okay, this is Sade in New York. The guy gotta be in New York. She's 30, an Aquarius. She has no kids. You can't have any kids. She's an NA at the hospital. She'll date 28 to 36. She's also a rapper. Sade, why do you think you're single?
I'm a rapper. Well, I do rap, but I'm more of a singer.
Okay, give us 20
I don't
seconds.
consider myself a rapper.
Give us 20 seconds of you singing.
Okay, I will tell you that I love you tonight, 'cause I know that I got time on my side. Where you going, where you leaving so soon?
You sound good.
I ain't gonna lie, she can sing. She did it on the spot too. So you know, a lot of people, they can't really do it on the spot. They get caught out on the spot, they get shook up. So she can sing. Hopefully she do some with her singing. But I tell you this, she will be not a broke, but a single singer. You know what I'm saying? As long as she keep the same mentality, man. She have to change up a little thing. Like, just a little change up her thinking a little bit. And I feel like she need to change up her friend group, because I feel like her friend group is what's keeping her single as well. Because her friend group was the people who told her, like, these men jealous of you. She said it, and I always say single women keep women single, bro. Like, and I'm gonna end the video right here, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this video in the comments, man. I want to shout out Pink Book Lessons again. I'll be reacting to a lot of her content. Y'all, like I say, leave a comment, start the conversation in the chat. You feel me? Y'all go bless Pink Book's Cash App. She got it on her. She got it on the screen. I took my Cash App down because I had y'all boys was out requesting money from me. Like, what? I'm broke. That's why I got the Cash App up there. I need help. Y'all requesting money from me. I had to take mine down, but y'all go support her. But don't request no money from Miss Pink Book, bro. That's wrong. But hey, thank you guys for watching the video. Y'all gonna follow me on Instagram at 200_acres. Hey, and always remember, be safe out there, Kings. Let's get it, man.